fellow Junior Factor fans, and as Glenn Beck says, hello America. Thank you very much for watching the first Junior Factor video blog. These will be up on the website. Probably going to be doing 2 or 3 a week. They probably won't be more than 5 minutes. This one might go a little over because I'm introducing it. And I have something else to talk about as well. But yeah, thanks for watching the first video blog. I set up a mini studio in my basement right here. You got your card table. You got a blanket hung from the wall, camera on a tripod, boom, studio. No lighting, no, booth equipment. So that is that. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about today is Nancy Pelosi. Now, this woman, she's a character. And frankly, I don't even know how she's still in office, let alone the Speaker of the House of America. With an approval rating of 11%, you'd think she'd be out of there, but apparently not. And actually, she said this thing a little while ago that I wanted to talk about in an episode, but I never got the chance to, so that's what this video blog is going to be for. She apparently feels she has a different mentality for how much people should know about a bill before it's passed. We have a video for you. It's 5 seconds, the clip, but in those 5 seconds, you might be pushing daisies. So I'm going to show it to you 3 times if you can bear it. So hopefully it'll sink in and you can see how loco this woman is. Take a look for the first time.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Alright, blood's starting to come out of my eyes. Take a look for the second time.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Not much more I can take. Third time, last time, take a look at this.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
No. Oh, no, Nancy Pelosi, what are you saying? You know what? Thank you for informing me on that, by the way, Nancy Pelosi. Because, don't laugh at me, but for some strange reason, I thought that, the people had to know what was in the bill first, and then it gets passed. But thanks for clearing that up for me. Apparently, it needs to get passed, and then the people find out what's in it. Don't you think in these hard times, Nancy Pelosi, and, with the economy as bad as it is, we need to know what's in the bill before we pass it? We the people, need to know what's in the bill before we pass it. I mean, it's like this. Let's say that you went to this aquarium to go for a dive with some fish. So you're standing on the diving board, and the instructor there says, yeah, well, we either have some minnows in here, or we have some sharks. We don't really know, but you're going to have to dive in, and then you'll find out. Well, no, I want to know if there's sharks or minnows in the water before I dive in, because if I dive in and there's sharks in there, we're done. The same thing can be applied to this bill. If we pass it without knowing what's in it, and something bad is in it that will hurt the economy even further, while it might seem impossible, we're doomed. We're done. So, Nancy Pelosi, no. The bottom line is we need to know what's in a bill before it gets passed. I don't know what you're thinking, but, and frankly, again, I'll say it again, I don't know how you're still in office. You have approval rating of 11%, but the people of California seem to love you. She has another video as well, and this one could kill you as well, so watch out. And if you need to, get your kids out of the room. There's nothing, violent or gruesome or any of the combination of the two in it, but it just sickens me what she's doing. The founding fathers said that government should never interfere with church. Politics should be kept away from church, forever, basically. And they said this to hopefully sustain a stable society for us, for future generations. Nancy Pelosi, however, doesn't feel that way, and in fact does the polar opposite. Take a look at this.
Cardinals, the archbishops, the bishops that come to me and say, we want you to pass immigration reform. And I said, but I want you to speak about it from the pulpit. I want you to instruct your, whatever the communication is. The people, some who oppose immigration reform, are sitting in those pews. And you have to tell them that this is a manifestation of our living the gospel.
All right. That was a video of her speaking in front of a church, and she is basically persuading the ministers to talk to the church and to push forward immigration reform. If this isn't combining politics and church, then I don't know what is. But the founding fathers said that when this happens, it's not a good sign, and it means that we're not on the right path, and that we're going down a dark, dark road when church starts to be, overtaken by or taken over rather by the government. It's not a good thing. And apparently Nancy Pelosi is using the church to push forward very left-wing ideas. So you're nuts, Nancy Pelosi. Nuts. And hopefully in November, something will change. Lucky for you, I think you're pretty safe. But, it's people like this in Washington that we need out of there. I mean, common sense stuff. Just, do you know what's in a bill and then pass it? Or do you pass the bill to find out what's in it? Use your head, people. Thank you very much for watching the first video blog on thejuniorfactor.com, and remember that there is another side.